What is going on, guys? Jacket, and I am back with a brand new video, and this time it is the what players should a certain team sign, and today we are doing it on the Barclays Premier League champions Leicester. Now obviously these videos are also a ratings upgrade too, on which I think the players should be rated. So as you can see here, here's the Leicester City squad and what their ratings should be for next season. And now let's move on to how they've done this season. It's been a fairy tale season, to be fair, for them. They've actually done absolutely unreal. It has been one of the best stories in English football, and even in the world of football, in a long while. Probably since Atletico Madrid probably won the league, or Borussia Dortmund. Just at the Normand, it really is incredible to see. We're very happy for Leicester City. Our great side here, but what players will they be bringing in the window? Now, they haven't been linked with any real big name players, actually, to be fair, and they haven't really been linked with any other decent players either. The squad they've got is pretty much strong, but it's whether or not they can keep holding with the likes of Riyad Mahrez and the likes of Jamie Vardy, been linked with moves away, even N'Golo Kante. But I think they can hold on to their players. They can have a really good squad. Shinji Okazaki has been absolutely unreal for them. Let's look at the players they have been linked with here without further ado. And the first player we've got here is the dream signing for them. It would be Daniele De Rossi, one of the best centre defence midfielders in Europe, and definitely one of the best Italian ones on this list, and in the world of football, should I say. Daniele De Rossi is a great player. Has been linked with a move to Leicester City, and it's hard to say why would he rule out a move to the Premier League champions, but you never know what could happen. I like him, I really do, but I just don't see Daniele De Rossi joining them. It would be a great sign if he can. Never say never, but it looks like the most unlikely out of everyone on this list. So the first player we've got, the players that they have been linked with, and I think could happen, is Thorgan Hazard. Linking away from Mönchengladbach into the Premier League with the champions would be absolutely unreal, and what a sign he would be. He could add a lot of depth to the squad. Can play as a striker too, no, don't forget. And I think he's done well since leaving Chelsea, and one of the players I probably will regret letting go, because he's done absolutely unreal. Another player they have been linked with is Troy Deeney. Absolutely set the Barclays Premier League alight with some absolute brilliant football, and has scored some really good goals. Him and Vardy up front would be a really good partnership, actually, in all honesty. That English contingency up front would be so good to see, and I really would enjoy it. Another player they have been linked with is Yannick Bolasie on that left-hand side, and think how stronger he would make that team already with Mark Albrighton out. Now, Mark Albrighton, probably one of the weaker players in the side, to be fair, but again, he's had a great season. But Yannick Bolasie would definitely, I feel, would elevate him to the next level. Let me know in the comment section down below if you think Yannick Bolasie would be a great signing for the club. Next player we've got actually is Victor Wanyama from Southampton. Now, this one could all but well happen, because obviously they're the Premier League champions. They've got a great side, and Wanyama would definitely make an absolute great player to join the club. Linking up with N'Golo Kante in the middle, they'd be absolutely a formidable force to get past. Another player that has been linked is Tony Villena. He's been linked with 5 different clubs, with Leicester being one. And why wouldn't you join him? He's a great player, and I definitely would be happy to see him join the club. Can't see why it wouldn't happen, and I can't see why Leicester wouldn't be his first choice. But what do you think of these players here, guys? What players do you think will join if given the choice? I'm very interested to see how you all feel about that one. Moving on, though, we have to look and see what other players we have got on for the players I think they should sign. So there's 5 players here that I have got, and if it ever loads, we will be able to do this. We might have to do a jump cut, guys, but just a friendly reminder, if you are enjoying today's video, as always, make sure to smash that like button, and also subscribe if you are new around here. So let's move on to the next player we've got here, who I think they should sign, is Esteban Cambiasso, the Argentine centre midfielder that did leave for Olympiacos in the summer. Now, I believe Leicester City fans absolutely love this guy and would love to see him back at the club. I think he's at depth, and he's just a Leicester City, I wouldn't say legend, but he is a cult hero in a way, and I'd love to see him back in the Premier League. I'd love to see him play for Leicester too. What do you guys think about that one? Very interesting. Next player, I think it would be Nathan Redmond. If he does get relegated with Norwich, I think he could come into the club, can play right and on the left, would bring a lot of young talent into the club, raw talent, and I really enjoy him in the club. Another player that I think they should probably go for is Marko Nautovic. Why not buy the Barclays Premier League, the players that have been performing? And Nautovic has had a really good season with Stoke, scoring quite a fair amount of goals. On the left-hand side, where they're probably the weakest, I'd definitely be happy to see him join the club from Stoke City. Wouldn't be cheap, but it'd be a good signing. Next player we do have is Gylfi Sigurdsson. Again, Swansea not having the best of seasons, but they've been absolutely carried by this man here, Gylfi Sigurdsson. Absolutely underrated player since he's left Tottenham Hotspur, and I think he deserves better. And imagining him in a Leicester City shirt, I think it'd be absolutely unreal. And the last player we got is Danny Welbeck. I don't think this one will happen. It's just a suggestion. He could play up top, but I think I would much prefer Troy Deeney up top for Leicester than Danny Welbeck. A little bit injury prone now from what I like him. But guys, that is where we're into today's video. If you did enjoy it, as always, make sure to smash that like button. If you're new around here, hit that subscribe button too. Which players do you think they're going to sign out of all these guys here? If any players I have missed out, put in the comment section down below. But I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe if you're new around here, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.